Hey YouTube, Alan back with another Master System Monday, and this time we're taking a look at what it's the system's mascot, of course, it's Alex Kidd, and it's perhaps his lesser adventure, or at least one of them. It's Alex Kidd High Tech World, not Alex Kidd in the high tech world, or kind of like Alex Kidd in Miracle World, which kind of always bugged me. I felt it should have been Alex Kidd in the high tech world, but it's not. In fact, this really isn't even an Alex Kidd game at all. In Japan, when it was originally released, I think it was based on an anime or a manga or something. I think it's called like something like Anmitsu Himi or something like that. But it's not Alex Kidd. Alex got involved when Sega went to localize the game. They wanted obviously to one, make it more appealing to Western audiences, and Alex Kidd had already been introduced, and two, they were kind of pushing him as a sort of mascot, so it made sense to put him into different, games. So I can kind of see the logic. But for those going in expecting this to be another game like Miracle World, because remember, BMX Trial didn't arrive over here, so Alex Kidd to us was like this and the Lost Stars. Um, yeah, you would have been perhaps a bit cut out, especially if you look at the back of the box, which we'll get into now, I suppose. Um, you can see the story playing out there. No, actually, to be fair, they were actually appropriate on the back of the box. So they do mention, or the pictures all show kind of like Alex around a castle with text screens and stuff. The story there: life isn't always easy for the crown prince of Radaction, not Radaxian. That appears to be a typo, and I think there's a similar typo in Miracle World. So whoever was doing these presumably just thought it was Radaction. When the High Tech World arcade opened, which of course is a Sega one, I think at the ending of the game, actually, I'm going to take this down now. You can see Alex in an action kind of game. Shinobis jumping around, firing, throwing stars. Hey, it could be a prototype for Alex Kidd in Shinobi World. That's misleading. That is the last kind of level of the game. There's really only two levels. There's the adventure part and there's the action part. The action part is pretty brutally tough. One touching or one hitting you're dead. It's not that long, and other than its difficulty, it wouldn't take you too long to complete. It really is an adventure game. So yeah, that's why it's all about the text-based screenshots and whatnot. So yeah, this new arcade is opening up, but it's such a cool arcade. You have to go there, regardless of not knowing where. It's so cool they opened it up, but you need a map. But someone tore a map. Oh God! But yeah, this is a challenge of any kid, KIDD, of course. So yeah, as I said, oops, knocking this about. This was something that was co-opted as an Alex Kidd game. Have your standard cart, of course. And we looked at the box, and you have your standard Sega manual. And to be honest, this is, again, probably one I'm going to have a look through yourself, because you've seen a manual, you've seen a Sega or a Master System manual. You probably need to... Yeah, it even mentions, like, there's a time limit. So, a lot of stuff... Where is it there? Oh, yeah. So you have the game reaches 5, you're basically done. There's a lot of stuff that will instantly kill you in the game. And is there... Yeah, so no, it does talk about going upstairs and all that type of stuff. So getting around. Is there anything else of note? In the forest, so that's the forest stage. But the forest stage would make you think that this is... was the village another stage? Actually, to be honest, I can't remember. I have completed this game, but it was so long ago. And they do introduce you to characters, but of course these characters are not any way connected to anyone else in the Alex Kidd universe. Nice little doggo there. Help on the hills. What do I have to say? Always keep in mind that this is a time limit game, so yeah, keep moving. There's a certain order for obtaining the map, that's true. It's kind of brutal. If you don't know exactly how to do it, when to do it, you will die again and again and again. I actually, though, this is one of those guilty pleasures, I guess, or whatever. I kind of like this game. Now, granted, I live in an area where I could just look up kind of what to do when I got stuck, so it wasn't so bad. And in fact, you can see I had... I'm going to try and cover this up. So I had used, I was writing when I was down, when I was playing this, I put in my passwords. So that last one. And I thought it was funny that this here contained... I'm going to try and cover most of this up. It's actually on the back of my PayPal receipt from when I got my games. And back then, this kind of highlights things. 17 games for the vintage Sega Master System, £8. Postage and package was 20. Postage and package was already crazy back then, but at least the games were pretty cheap, including like an Alex Kidd game. Yeah, good luck getting 17 games for that price today. Anyway, there's my Massism pick for the week. It's a bit different. I don't think most people like this game, to be honest. That's what I said. I think it's a guilty pleasure. But let me know down below what you think, and we'll see you again next time.